Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for joining us. If you haven't joined us before, welcome. This is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it. Today the song we listened to was Microcosmos by BTS, and it's micro with a K and cosmos with a K. It's one word. Search it up if you'd like. Pause, listen now. Maybe you already listened, good for you. Maybe you want to wait or not at all, your choice, but it is what we gathered our ideas from, so it might help give you some context.
Yes.
So now that we've listened to this song...
BTS.
Yeah, bang bang.
감사합니다.
Jimmy and I have written animes for this song, if it were the intro.
Yeah.
And now that we've done that, we will be coming together to make a mega anime for your enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can...
And our own enjoyment.
That's true. I do have fun.
And struggle.
Yeah. Well, challenge is part of fun.
Sometimes.
This is a creative exercise that uses our brains.
Flex the brain muscle.
It doesn't get a whole lot of work these days.
No.
It's like an out-of-work actor brain.
Yeah. Just gotta work it.
Work it real
Flex
good.
that brain muscle.
Yeah. I suppose.
Give it to me. Your idea. Also, I just love this song.
Oh, yeah. Side note. Great
Plus,
song.
it's like new BTS. Well,
newish.
a month or two old now at this point, but...
I mean, it's their newest stuff.
Yeah. It's great.
I hope there's a music video. I feel like the last couple
I don't
there
think
haven't
so.
been.
I think the only one from this album has been like Boy with Love. Yeah, which, oof.
It'll get stuck in your head faster than anything.
It's not really an anime though.
No. But if you send it in a suggestion, it could be.
Could be. Halsey's there.
So there's just this lady who's like in a phone booth. No, wait.
Then she comes out.
It's a movie theater.
Yeah, and then she closes the shutter, and then her one lyric is, "Oh my my my."
Oh my. I've waited all my life for a boy with love or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then it's like featuring Halsey.
I need something stronger.
She's in the song.
And our anime idea. Wink.
Yep.
But that's not what we're doing today.
No.
Only by special request will that occur.
Yes. Microcosmos.
Yes, today's
That's the one today.
Microcosmos, BTS.
Markedly better song.
Ooh, you went there.
I know it's not the single, but like doesn't mean the single is the best one on the album. You know?
Oh, you went there. It's
true
just,
for-
it's super catchy. What do you expect to have happen?
They're like, hey, we need a new DNA.
DNA.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry. I just did a lot of weird impressions. So I'm going to move right along.
There was like gesturing too. But
well, you know,
no
the
one
arm thing. They
Oh,
do the
yeah.
arm thing.
Yeah.
Someone's got to, and it's me.
It's in your DNA.
All right. I'll get us going.
Cool.
Did I miss anything, you think? Or people kind of...
I think they get the idea.
Yeah, good. All right. So the main character of my anime is part of a research team in the rainforest.
Okay.
Because I got very, like, jungly, rainforesty vibes.
Do they find big clobs? Micro? Remember we had the bubble?
I do. I thought about that, too. But I was hoping it wouldn't come up.
I remember.
Is that a good episode? Is that a good idea we had there?
Did that one end up being the charm on the telescope?
The little boy,
Yeah.
Ponyo-esque?
That one was good.
Okay, if it's that one was
That
good.
one was fun.
Okay.
So
Was
if it's
that
anything
one?
like that.
All right, anyway.
Yeah, because his
Rainforest
friend was the
Search
fish
Team.
girl from your bubble thing.
Yeah,
But
that's
she
right.
would be a friend and they'd get ham.
Yes.
They'd get mac and cheese
Because
downstairs.
mom calls.
Yeah, for lunch.
Oh, that was good. Do you remember what it's called, perchance?
Small acts of bravery.
Yeah, Jimmy wins. Jimmy wins.
I just always have this podcast in my mind.
I can't remember jack shit.
I can't remember last week's episode.
I really can't. It's always fun. I also follow along the GIFs on Twitter and go, what?
Yeah.
What could this be? It's sad.
I think last week's was the Hollywood one.
Maybe I am a goldfish. I'm a fish girl too.
You have a week, like slightly less than a week long memory.
Yeah.
and as soon as like an episode's up, you're like, what the fuck?
But
was
also,
this?
it's kind of fun to forget because then I'm like, cool, yeah.
I've also started when I have the chance to kind of pick and choose a bunch of GIFs when it's easier.
Yeah.
I've told a story as if it's.
That's cool.
So I've done it like chronologically. I think I did one with the moon coming out. Like the first GIF was the moon, and then the rest of the stuff was after the moon. The Stoneheart one.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So
That was
it doesn't
recent.
happen every time, but I get there sometimes.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
This is another reason to check out our Twitter
It's cool sometimes.
at Instant Anime Pod.
I personally think so.
But
It's also a mood board. Like if you just look at our media posts,
that's true. I bet that's pretty cool.
it's rad.
It's our ideas in
It's also
picture
like
form.
visual. It's nice. It's a visual aid.
Yeah.
It's the only one we
'Cause
offer.
I mean,
We're not animating this shit.
No. Heck no.
I don't have to got the budget for that. I
No.
don't got the budget for this.
How are we doing this now? Add to our Patreon? No, I'm kidding. All right.
We're in the red.
our time.
We started in the red.
That's true. We really did.
Yeah.
Should I start the idea?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, everyone. If you're new here, this is not what we usually
And
do.
nothing else would have made sense because you haven't listened to any of those other episodes.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh well.
This
Welcome.
is not. This
Thanks
is not
for
the
joining
first
us.
one to listen to. But thanks if you tried. It's nice meeting you.
Yeah. Bye.
The intro is fairly new. We're proud of that. So hope you enjoyed it. Okay.
Fast forward.
The main character is part of a research team in the rainforest. Da-da-da.
Man, I really did derail you right there, didn't I?
That's okay. I only
Okay.
have a few more things.
Cool.
The team that the researcher is with is attempting to document previously undiscovered plants and animals, or, rumored ones kind of a thing, for, I was thinking, maybe more grant money, something like that. It's their last chance to photograph a bird or a plant or something, or they're going to lose their funding. Like, they need something concrete, or they'll be losing the grant money that they have to
Gotcha.
research with. So,
They
last
had
chance
a stipulation.
sort of situation.
Gotcha.
And somehow I'm thinking maybe they follow a creature or a bug, or I don't know. It leads either the main character by themselves, like at night away from the camp, or the entire team. Could be either way.
Like Kevin and Up.
Yes. But leads them to a hidden secret place that has these beautiful creatures. Maybe they are extinct or only rumored, and it's just like, oh my gosh, where have these things been hiding?
Cool.
And they're super happy because that means they finally can guarantee research. But as they spend time in the secret place, they realize that there are people there. And it's like Landlantis.
Okay. So it's kind of like the journey to the center of the earth a little bit.
I suppose so.
Were there people in that one?
I don't know.
I don't remember or know. If I ever knew.
So, whoops.
Yours is cool, though.
Yeah, and then I obviously ran out of time, but I did have time to underline Landlantis.
Yeah. It's double underlined.
I was proud of that one. Wasn't sure if...
Well, where's Atlantis? Somewhere else.
Yeah, it's underwater.
It's on Twitter. Atlantis.
You stop this. That's too funny for this.
Sorry.
No, the only thing I was kind of thinking is that something happens where either the single person leaves or the team leaves, and then they can't find it again.
Right. It's like it's like the
Mirage,
Lost
sort of.
Island, where it's like only visitable via magical, mystical ways.
Yeah. Some sort of
The stars
portal or-
align, the moon phase, all that good stuff.
like a different time in this weird spot. Time moves differently.
Cool. Well,
That's pretty much all I got.
well,
But
hot damn.
the visuals, and at the
It's
very
cool.
beginning, someone goes like, ah, and it sounds like a bird, and I just...
I latched onto that bird.
I just saw that bird immediately, and it
Cool.
went from there.
Well, fucking
I ripped through my idea faster than I expected.
bully for us. Mine also has to do with a temporal / spatial, like wormhole kind of thing. Like
Yay.
no joke.
I was hoping for that because I felt like
The crux of my whole idea is
maybe mine
kind of
needed,
similar.
It needed the Jimmy touch of the portal, which
So,
hasn't happened in a while.
I think I've done some, but I've tried to veil it as not like an isekai anime, which is like Journey to Another World.
Hey, they're popular for a reason.
Yeah. But man, I was really up on it was like every other one when we started.
Yeah.
I was like, portal. The flower shop is actually a portal. It was so many portals.
Yeah.
This one's a portal.
That's fine.
Whoops.
So was Bang Bros.
I got a really strong vibe for it.
That's not what we ended up calling that episode.
Bang Bros. No, mine was the elevator. Mm-hmm. And then yours was They Go Back in Time. Mm-hmm. And then it ended up being
The
Summon
elevator
the
went
Light.
back in time. Yeah.
Summon the Light. Yeah, that title still. I'm not on board with Bang Bros. Mm-mm. But Summon the Light is so pretentious now that we summon the light.
I specialize
But I
in
like
pretentious
Summon.
only.
I still like Summon so much because you summon the elevator when you. It's still really good, but I don't know if it's the correct title. Either way,
I'm just pretentious AF.
Hindsight's
and
20/20.
You should know this by now. So
I'm gonna share my idea. I do like yours.
cool.
It's fun.
Mine's a little in need of some.
But I
Jimmy.
already automatically like
Aren't
that
we
we
all?
have temporal spatial things.
Yeah.
So
Tell me the rest of it, please.
2 groups of skilled sailors are switched in a temporal/spatial wormhole.
Dang. Okay.
A Pacific Islander boat, kind of like Moana-esque.
I was gonna say
you get the idea,
Moana.
right? The Pacific Islander boat is switched with a Celtic Viking vessel,
Oh, like Brave.
like Brave. We got Brave and we got Moana, and they switch.
Let's switch all our
Places.
Disney Pixar.
And the 2 groups now have to learn how to navigate completely different oceans to
oh my
survive.
God, it's wife swap.
It's to survive as well as thrive.
It's wife swap. I love it.
Both boats or fleets, I would
Mhm.
have enough
Solo or
people.
team, I'm in
They
the
have
same
enough
boat.
people to start a new small village,
Okay.
civilization kind of thing.
Is that what they were planning on doing in the first place? Like, were they prepared
Yeah, they were
to
out.
resettle?
They were out exploring.
Okay.
Both people, both groups.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking.
So they do that. Yeah, they were like already well equipped to find new land and
They were-
settle there.
Perfect.
And then I just started listing off questions. How will each group do in their new surroundings? Will the Vikings slough off their furs and absorb the heating rays of the sun? Will the Islanders quickly don more clothes to survive the harsher winters? Slice of life, historical, with lots of comedy about these swapped societies adapting to different worlds that they're unfamiliar with.
Cool.
But yeah, basically wife swap.
That imagining it as like a weird reality show is cracking me up.
Yeah, like I didn't think of any like interviewer things, but that would be funny.
It would be hilarious
if it's kind of like Office style.
Yeah, where they have like the solo, like one-on-one
Solo
producer
interviews.
interview things.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. I will side note, I kind of came up with this idea at work. and
Oh.
Spitballed it a little bit.
With people?
Not even to this song, just like my coworker.
You discussed an idea with someone else?
This has been in my head for a while. I'm just saying.
Wow, that's really not cool.
But this song is the one that I
I
applied
thought
it to.
we had an unsaid
Not as an anime
agreement.
Not as an anime, just as like an idea, a vague concept
Well, I'm gonna pout a little bit for
that now I've
for a minute
made
here.
an anime. Well, I shouldn't have told you that.
I am sufficiently hurt.
I'm just being truthful here.
How dare you be honest about that?
But yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
been kicking around in my head. So I just randomly say words, and people sometimes listen to me at work. And
That scares me a little, but okay.
I know. It's like I have a platform.
No, I can see seafaring to this song though.
Yeah, like even like definitely the Pacific Islander, like Moana. like,
You've got a rowing arm going there.
Very strong imagery with. That's why I was like immediately like it's this one.
All right.
It's finally this one. I found it.
And I heard the
Jungle.
rainforest jungles.
But we both
We have exploration.
We have exploration. We have a temporal
Yeah, mine was a discovery. Yours is a wife swap.
wife swap. Yep.
Life swap?
Life swap.
That might be a thing too. I'm not sure.
Probably.
They life swap though.
Would they like move their entire family into a different home
I don't know.
with the other family? I don't know.
That'd be weird.
Wife swap episodes are crazy.
Yeah. They
You think
really
they ever
are.
fuck?
You know what? Probably it's happened.
Probably off camera though.
Yeah.
It's probably not something they share. with the producers,
Their families, their wives, etc.
children.
Only ever had like heterosexual couples.
Oh, definitely.
That's too bad.
There's no like man-wife swap.
Well, I mean, it could be lesbian wife swap.
Oh,
but
yeah. Yeah. Maybe.
They should.
They should.
We should look
if
into
they
that.
haven't.
I feel like that would be way more interesting to watch.
Hey, everybody, hop on Twitter, tweet at wife
I would
swap.
rather just watch, TV shows only about women anyhow, but that's a different story.
I mean,
Netflix is like, oh, you want to watch something with a strong female lead? Here you go. And I'm
Netflix
like,
is getting good at really just
perfect.
like
How did you
targeting
know? Only strong female leads.
movies that you just don't have to see a man for a while.
It's fine.
It's great.
It's really great.
It's good. Is Downton Abbey mostly a female cast?
I have no idea. I've never watched it.
I think it
But
is.
there's a movie coming out.
Oh,
so
boy.
Might have to pick it up.
Just everything I've seen is like a lot of just ladies,
I'm sure there are dudes.
probably getting shot and stuff. I don't know what that show's about.
I thought it was just like the...
What's the crying show you watch?
Oh, which one?
The British one.
The Midwife? Called The Midwife?
That's a heavily female cast.
It is.
There you go.
Excellent show.
There you go.
It's inspired a few things.
Do you want to combine our
Shown up
ideas?
here. I
into
don't know.
one?
I feel like maybe we should just continue to talk about BBC broadcasting.
I wish. I did at work again.
Oh my gosh.
BBC. Do you know like PBS had all the BBC stuff for a really long time?
Yeah.
They just like it was great.
Yeah.
How did that
They
happen?
still do.
I know, but what? Like Masterpiece Theater and stuff?
Oh, I don't know if that's still on.
I know, but I'm just saying.
How
Like
long?
I grew up
Yeah.
with a bunch of just British shit
Yeah, you can stream it all
to my tube.
through the PBS like app or website
It's
now.
weird though. It's America. Are they like we get the streaming rights for BBC?
I guess so.
It's interesting.
Well, isn't BBC... This is so off topic. Isn't BBC like public broadcasting though? For them?
Is it? Is like BBC?
I thought BBC One and
the
BBC
PBS
Two were like
of-
ABC and like NBC or something.
Dog, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Very off topic.
Yep.
But Britain is close to like the Celtic Viking.
Yeah, I mean, we can throw... That can be one of them. Ooh.
Yeah, so let's combine my skilled groups of people learning to adapt to very different environments to your
Jungles.
Discovery Jungle Hidden Worlds thing.
Yeah, I mean... I feel like we should decide whether we want it on land or not. Or like one group is land people and one group is sea people.
Right.
That sounded weird, but
Or
you know what I mean.
Or if it is more just like in the same vein of Wife Swap, where different groups are the highlight of each episode. So one episode is a Viking group being switched with a Moana group.
Okay.
And then the next episode is the Oregon Trail people being switched with
Are we crossing time periods then too?
definitely temporal / spatial.
All right. I certainly know what that word means now.
Temporal time.
Tempura. You make shrimp.
Yeah, shrimpy
Shrimpy goodness.
golden tempura fried
Time. Got
time.
it.
Yeah, that's how you mess with time.
I knew it.
But yeah, Wormholes, the show.
Ta-da.
What do you think of that?
Worm swap.
I did have a wormhole one. It was a creepy one. I remember that one. Mm-hmm. With the sister who goes crazy. Mm-hmm. That was your part of the anime.
This is just like nostalgia.
I know.
episode.
What is happening?
I don't know.
We're just calling back I have to tag like all those previous animes we made.
Good luck.
Everyone who hasn't listened to those episodes is just going to be so confused.
And maybe disappointed.
And maybe has stopped listening 15 minutes ago.
We lost them.
Lost them after the intro.
That's
They're like,
too bad.
ugh, this song sucks.
This song that they made, it's bad. Oh, they're not going to play the song they're talking about? It's bad.
Wow, I have to do research now? Okay. What do you think of my wife swap?
I'm not opposed.
It definitely would have your village.
I kind of like the idea of just following one, though.
Yeah.
Or
I'm not opposed.
it's like 2 or 3 different swaps, but it's each of them are throughout the whole thing. Not each episode's a different one.
Gotcha.
But we've
gotcha.
got like different groups that we jump between.
Okay.
But we
Do they
follow
all
them the
switch
entire ways.
randomly, or is it?
No, it's just like they
It's
switch
kind
the
of like a
one
triangle.
time.
It's like a square switch, 4 groups, each switch.
It could be a triangle, like A to B, B to C, C to A.
Okay.
It could all just shift or something.
Yeah.
But I think I like that better than just a new one
That's
each
fair.
episode.
I feel like it'd be more
Because
fun
we could
to
have
develop
it,
those characters.
quote unquote, edited, so they all are trying to like build like a house at the same time, and the Vikings are like, what are these palm tree things? Like, ow, a coconut, it landed on me. Oh,
Right.
that can kill people. Maybe not that.
That does hurt.
But they just are like, what? And so we get to
concuss
see
the noggin.
how they
Yeah.
each deal with that. And
That-
that way
that was, like,
each
mine.
episode could be about like housing,
A very
like
certain
food.
thing. Yeah.
And then we just followed the 3 different groups.
I like
through
that because
each of
it
those.
highlights their diversity, but that they have this, they run into the same problems.
Yeah, and maybe,
Just in different
Viking
settings.
number 1 is like, we need to do this to create fire. And so they're trying to do something weird. And then somebody else in a different group has like the same idea. And we're like, hey, look at them,
I like it.
Commonality of the human
Does it end up
experience.
being like they're all the same group of people on a holodeck or something? Or it is...
I wasn't imagining
Okay.
that. I'm just imagining it's like a funny reality-based show.
Gotcha.
I mean, I
gotcha.
guess it could be like a VR thing,
Yeah,
but I'd prefer if it weren't.
Yeah. I think mine was like historical, like
Yeah.
these groups of people.
And I would want absolute historical accuracy. I really would, with each group, like what they know,
Yeah.
how they might react
How they
to
apply
something.
their current knowledge of their situations
Yeah,
to
because
this
if we
new
had,
setting.
I don't know, like some English dudes from the 1700s and stuck them in bumfuck nowhere, like what would they do?
Right.
as
So how
compared
does
to
that,
more
that's
primitive?
pretty much my idea. How does that now correlate to your, do they all find a sort of like hidden secret that helps them survive?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Maybe this is the research project. It's like a weird sociological study where they've taken these groups of people. They all have the same basic
Oh, so they're
stuff.
kind of like the overlord
Yeah, they're writing. They're like,
control group.
we really want to do this study, but we need more money. Let's televise it.
And
And so the researchers are kind of the producers of it, and they're like asking questions. And
I like it.
Maybe they set up quote unquote challenges for them.
I like it a lot because then it's like Survivor-esque. Mm-hmm. Dude, this is really good. That you just put it to that next level.
Thank you.
Yeah, so they're like on the outside.
Yeah, it's the meta level.
But it's like they literally are like time swapping these groups of people
And then they're just like watching
and
all
just
of
like
them.
applying. Yeah, they have like a huge security room, like with all the monitors and stuff.
Exactly.
Constantly directing.
We're
and-
talking Westworld. We're talking Truman Show.
But it's got to be. It's somehow like there's like some neural implant or something, that makes them the people from the past okay with there being weird future technology.
Well, it could be like hidden.
I know, but if we're like getting interviews,
Well, they could just be talking to someone.
I guess that's fair. Yeah. It's all like hidden cameras, like super high tech.
Although I think it would be I'm kind of picturing MXC,
Yeah.
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge, for
Get
those
it
of
on.
you. Get it on. Yeah, Guy Ledouche. These names are great.
Oh, man,
in
that
his
show.
funny little like safari getup, and he's like talking to people.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they had basically that.
I
as
like
well.
it's either like the scientists are displaced and then they interview, or they ingratiate themselves as like the
The native person that they find there as the helper guide.
either that or like
I don't know
they're
if I like that.
I think they're in the group. So like they
They're
dress
just
up like a
part in it?
Viking and like everyone else is like, hey, it's okay, it's Slav.
Sven's brother.
Sven's brother's Slav. I don't know. And it just kind of works that
Cousin
way.
from my mom's side. You haven't
And
met him.
so he's all like that person is then set up with all the gear and sets up all the hidden
So,
cameras and stuff.
Then that researcher is going native. Like that's what they call it when you get too far into the
Yes,
experiment.
100% going
Which
native.
has all these ethical concerns, which would be a great thing that they're trying to cover up as they're trying to continue to fund this and
It's great
film it.
because they at least have like 3 different people
Yeah.
in these 3 different groups.
And they can pop back in.
Yeah,
to,
they
like,
have
check in.
like a hidden hatch or doorway or beep boop beep boop
Yeah.
on their wrist.
something that they can do.
Yeah.
To
This is so fun.
this is gonna be hilarious.
I love it.
Can we get the big guy from Game of Thrones with the red hair that everybody wants to hook up with Jon Snow?
Oh,
giant,
yeah,
the
yeah,
half
yeah,
giant.
yeah. Oh man, what was his name?
I don't know, but he's one of our Vikings.
He sucked on the giant's tit for a couple days.
Yep.
Because he thought he was a baby. Man, I love that guy.
I have no idea who he is, but he's a Viking.
It's funny because I don't really use Instagram, but I must have looked at one Game of Thrones thing or said Game of Thrones or had heard
That's all
Game
it
of Thrones.
takes.
And I had ads for Amelia Clark? I had him. I had Kit Harington. Like, so many people in
That's
the show
hilarious.
sharing all the stuff, like, as the finale's coming out. I'm like, come on, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. But he's great. His Instagram is actually really funny.
I'll have to look it up.
There was a meme where it's like
So many good memes.
it was him riding on a like dirt bike or something, and it's like driving back to Brienne or something. It was great. He's good though.
Yeah.
He'd be a prime Viking.
Yes, we need him. What
Yeah.
is our other group? We have like South Pacific
Yes.
and Vikings and
I only had the two. The third was your.
I think 3 is a good number though.
I agree, but the third was kind of your explorer jungle group.
Are they just the researchers? That doesn't.
No.
No.
They're the external. They're the fourth. They're not
Yeah.
a part of the three though.
So-
They're just the ones facilitating everything.
Who's different, but also has a history with seafaring?
It's a good question.
I know I said like. I guess I was thinking of.
I don't know, conquistadors, like the Spanish conquerors.
Yeah, I was thinking like Pocahontas,
It's
all
fucked
that
up.
kind of.
Like it's bad, but it is
Yeah.
history.
It is. And you know what? Maybe the researchers know that these people are bad and they set up a few things where maybe
They're like the heavily pranked group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it's just, oh God.
It's
we
just
need
like
to
the
have,
worst stuff. Like bugs crawling into, in through holes that weren't there, like drilling holes in boats and sinking stuff. It's great. Mm-hmm. They're the super pranked,
Yeah.
super disadvantaged ones.
Because they're the most advanced technologically.
Exactly. So they have to
So-
dumb them down a little bit.
Yeah. See how they deal with some.
Where do they get sent? In this trifecta that we've created.
Oh, because they'll have to go to one.
Right. So the Vikings in the Pacific Islands, to me, is hilarious.
Yes.
In just like a base level
So
of
we might need 4 groups.
of my mental image of a Viking drinking out of a coconut with an umbrella in it
I'm right there with you.
is just so choice.
Do you think 4 groups is the answer then? Because then we could switch the conquistadors, or just go back to 2.
I think we could do 4.
Okay.
I think it gets a little unruly.
Let's try 2 then.
Okay. Let's stick
Just
with
go
2. I think the conquistadors does happen, but they just get sent to like some random place.
That's not really part of it. They just like to fuck with them.
Yeah. They're like, this science group is like the omnipotent, like post World War VI,
Oh,
like governing class. Like I don't know.
okay, really far out.
Maybe I don't know.
I wasn't expecting that.
I think the fact that they have like a time travel temporal shift, they can move
Freely.
entire societies.
Oh, this is Assassin's Creed-esque.
Yeah, kind of, but it wasn't VR. We're not doing that. This
No,
is like
no.
literally them going places.
Yes, absolutely.
Not DNA in the past and your bloodline is your fuck
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
I don't know about any of that. All I know is I'm still mad about buying that one game, but we needn't go into it.
No, not this episode. That's an episode of Meta.
Yep.
The Assassin's Creed Extraordinaire.
Where Sarah just complains about spending
don't even
$80
think-
on something that was not worth $80.
I don't even think we had an Assassin's Creed episode. $80. Okay, well.
It was BS.
All right, well.
It did not have what I thought it would have.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't Black Flag.
It
Either
was
way,
not.
we got it. Conquistadors just like fucked.
They're just messing with them
Yeah.
a little bit.
They're like the worst group.
Well, I mean, historically, they know that they are going to go and like do bad stuff. So maybe they just transport them to a weird, like, future ocean where they just keep sailing and sailing and sailing.
Oh, I like that. And so it's just them. I feel like they're always like a post-episode, like post-credits
Yes,
thing.
absolutely.
And they're just on the boat. Like, eventually they find some food. Like,
and
they're able to survive.
They're, like, changing the stars on them.
Yeah.
And just, like, completely.
And there's, like, whirlpools and...
a kraken.
Krakens and stuff. Yeah, but it's always the boat. They never reach land.
Yep.
They're just always sailing.
Running gag.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
That's great.
That's really good. That's the third one.
There we go.
So we got our 2
I'm
switch,
happy.
and then we got the third.
And then maybe towards the very, very end of it, they're like, oh, shit, what do we do with those guys?
And then it just cuts to them, and they're just like
"Nah!"
the mast is gone, and there's been a mutiny, and somebody's walking the plank, and
It's
they're
a
like,
seagull.
and the seagull has an eye patch and the captain's hat.
Clunk,
Yeah,
clunk,
this is good.
Clunk his little seagull wooden leg. Clunk, clunk.
Oh,
As
that's
he
cute.
walks along.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Do you think we're at the title phase?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Let's wrap this
If
up.
Land Atlantis can't be it, we should definitely try.
One vote for it can.
Well, it's not very land
In terms, do you agree?
They don't
Unanimous.
get a vote.
But if they did, they'd have a union.
Close the blinds. My closing blind sound. All right, what words do you want to use?
Let's do like
Time exploration.
I was thinking like explorers
Okay.
and time.
Yeah, that's also what I said, just in the
So a
opposite
time
order.
word and an explorer's word.
Thanks, Dora. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, you want to do a time word first or an explorer's word first?
Sure.
I'll do a time word first.
Oh,
3,
okay.
2, 1, watch.
Search.
Search watch.
Sounds like a weird.
Like they're looking for somebody.
Yeah.
You're on search watch.
It's like, I don't know, cops or something.
Yeah. Watch is
But
not.
like neighborhood watch.
Yeah.
Search watch.
But my word was watch, like time watch. Either way, switcheroo.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, navigate.
Future.
Future navigate. Time watch. Time bandits. That's a real thing.
That is a real thing.
It's evil.
I did think of maybe some full titles.
Oh, did ya?
They're not just Land Atlantis, sadly.
Back burner now.
Probably my favorite, hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, that's fun. Like, hop in the pond. I getcha.
Jump in time, skip in.
It's cute. It's cute.
So that-
It's very, like, eclectic. Mm-hmm. I like it.
I have some other ones.
I like
but
that one a lot.
That's my favorite, so I'm just going to tell you that one.
Okay. Definitely front burner, that one.
Cool.
It's on burn. Oh, God.
broil?
Oh, God. Take it
Like-
off.
What? How is the stove on broil? I thought that was only for ovens.
No, that one's really good. Hop, skip, and a jump is so cute and fun.
I thought it was kind of funny and
Hop, skip, and a jump. Hop, skip. Hop, comma. Skip, comma.
if you're into the Oxford, which you know I am.
Unless
Unless you're using an ampersand,
You
in
know I
which
give
case I don't think.
I give a fuck about Oxford.
I do too. I think that they should be there.
Yeah. Do who?
Yeah.
I do.
Who?
I'm super down for hop, skip, and a jump if
Yeah?
you are. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was the one.
What were
that
your
I,
other subpar ideas then?
I don't really want to tell you them.
Please. You must.
Between a rock and a hard place.
No.
And mixed bag.
Yeah, those are not as good.
They were wind up and then the pitch.
I got you. Those came before your final.
Yeah, hop,
Final
skip,
blow.
and a jump were
That was the
Was.
culmination.
just, that was my first.
That's it. Man,
best.
you nailed it.
Thanks.
That's great.
Cool.
High five.
Yeah. I'm excited to watch this. It's going to be hilarious.
It's going to be so good.
Do we have anybody in mind?
We have Torgrin. Is that his name in
Sure.
Game of Thrones?
I do think it starts with a T.
Dude, I don't know. But that show just existed, and I'm like, I know Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryen, Sansa?
Arya?
Arya, Grey Worm, Worm Tongue.
I mean, I know a few more than that, but
Yeah, so we got at least him.
yeah, I'm wondering if we should do like Antonio Banderas as a conquistador.
That'd be funny. I kind of want like some Monty Python guy.
Sure.
I don't know, as maybe one of the scientists,
Okay.
because like British humor is fun. Mm-hmm. And I think they do the dry wit like
Yeah.
to the point of like being angry at someone pretty well.
Sure. Who are you thinking? John Cleese, Eric Idle, Michael Palin.
I mean, always John Cleese, but Eric Idle is like,
He was the narrator of Ella Enchanted.
that's what I'm saying. I think if he's got that narrator voice, which
And
John Cleese also does. That's the thing.
Apparently, John Cleese is not the most fun to work with.
Oh, well, we'll hit up Eric Idle.
Yeah. And I mean, I just love
I'm sure he's
Palin,
down.
but, you know.
Yeah, well.
His
wait.
travel show, come on.
I haven't seen any of it.
It's not still being made, but it
No.
was hilarious.
I gotcha.
Imagine him just like traveling around the world.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorites is he was on like a tanker ship, like a freight
Gotcha.
kind of ship.
Big old boy.
And he crossed the international date line and was like, "But we had this day yesterday." it was very funny.
That's a good gag. I like
Yeah.
it.
Anyhow,
That's fun.
all right. So we'll have a
Thinking
python.
A python of Monty.
But you like Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, he has that husky voice. I think he'd do a great job of just like a pissed off conquistador.
We need you to be like Zorro, but mad. Madder.
Madder. You can go madder.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. I haven't watched any of the show, but there's that. I think it's kind of like a Viking show, but it's the comedy one
Oh yeah.
on Netflix or something.
Where on Netflix it was like they were jumping off a cliff and he's like, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, he's like for Valhalla. Like, there's probably some really good.
Oh yeah.
Comedic Viking.
We need some of that.
Style characters in that. He shoots the bow,
And it doesn't really.
He's like, boo, who booed? Like that. I want to watch
should
that
watch
show.
that.
It looks
We
pretty
really
funny.
should.
If it's bad, we can't tell you until next week.
Or, you know, whenever we get around to it.
Our backlog of shows. Okay.
You gotta draw some olive loaves. What can I say?
I know. Oh, I did Google olive loaf, and there was a pillow design. It was a pink pillow with just the smattering of olives in
See,
it.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. I was like, wow,
Just
it's
don't
already
think about what it is.
it's already designed. But then like right next to it was like the Oscar Mayer olive loaf made with chicken and pork, and I was like,
God.
it looked so gross.
Yeah, it is. Probably.
I didn't even want to like. I could smell it through the computer.
I've never had it.
I just, you know.
My family, I guess, was pre-aversion.
My mom would not
to
buy
it.
too many processed meats. That's for sure. I did have some ham back in the day.
Yeah,
I was a lover of ham.
yeah.
Love ham.
I think I really liked it fried.
Oh.
Like you
Oh yeah,
browned
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But
like,
it was
like for breakfast or whatever.
But it was like lunch meat.
Oh, not like a Canadian bacon.
No,
Okay,
that was long ago.
that's fun.
Like scrambled eggs.
But with the fried ham. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyhow,
I was
don't eat
thinking
that
the People in Brave too. Like
yeah,
they're good.
yeah. That actress, what is her name? I adore her. She was also in. Oh, actually, like a wife swap kind of.
Oh,
thing
yeah?
With David Tennant. God, I wish I could remember what that was called too.
Oh, you did like that movie.
I loved that movie.
Yeah.
I loved that
Can't
movie.
remember what that movie is.
No, but David plays an author who wrote like this famous book about this island, but it turns out he'd never been to the island. And so everyone who was like coming for his wedding to some actress was like, oh, this must be such and such thing in the book. And everyone's like, that's not actually a thing. He made that up.
That's funny.
It's fantastic.
But yeah, she's in it.
Yeah.
We got her.
Maybe David Tennant too.
He's great.
He could be a researcher.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
He's been a doctor.
Yeah. It's legit. Probably.
Yeah.
We could make some sort of joke about a scarf.
Oh.
Like his research person always has like his scarf. It's a little bit too long.
Or the bow tie. What was his?
I know he wasn't the scarf
I was
guy,
like, what was
but
his? Yeah, if there was
as someone who knits, I only know the Doctor Who scarf.
that's it's a big
It's a big
want.
scarf.
It's a big ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we got some people, but we haven't cast
Yes.
ourselves.
Oh, can
In
we get
Hop,
The
Skip,
Rock
and a
as
Jump.
well? Just, get him to take
You're
up
welcome.
his... Haha, exactly.
And we're like, ha 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 ha.
Do it again.
Yeah, do it,
You
Dwayne.
cannot sing, but it's great.
He goes by Dwayne now.
I'm sorry. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, he's in it.
Sir Johnson.
Who are we? I think I'd be like a lowly research.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm on, again, like Coffee Duty or...
Oh, yeah. We're just constantly the in and out lowly interns of
yeah,
the
we're
science
our own
group.
interns.
Yeah.
Holy, that's why we don't get paid. We're
Oh,
interns.
shit.
I thought this was paid.
Damn it.
Gotta call my agent after this.
I gotta call my non-existent agent.
It's gonna be you.
I gotta
just gonna
not
be like,
call my non-existent
I'm gonna
agent.
call you Jimmy.
Cool.
You seem like you could represent me.
Yeah. I'm gonna call Agent Smith.
Hmm.
And he's gonna like steal my body? That's what happened in the Matrix, right? You'd pick up a phone and become... It was in the second one when he's fighting all the Agent Smiths.
We've talked about this. I have not seen all of them, but I want to.
You haven't seen all the Matrix trilogy?
We've talked about this. Probably not on the podcast.
I don't think on
because
the
it would
podcast.
embarrass you. But
Dog.
we've talked about this. We wanted to
Damn.
do it as a movie weekend or
Oh,
something.
well, I guess I gotta get it.
That's true.
Gotta get them. Gotta get that Wachowskis. All right.
Because it's like the 20th anniversary or something crazy.
It's probably not too expensive on Blu-ray. Okay. We're in it.
We're in it.
We
We've
cast a
got
bunch of
some
people. It's fun. I love it. Hop, skip, and a jump.
Yay.
This has been Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, you.
We, as mentioned before, we have a Twitter where we post GIFs and tease upcoming episodes.
Yes.
Sometimes they're like, I tell a little story before the episode comes out. Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes we find pizza boys.
Sometimes I find those good pizza boys. Mm-hmm. That was a good Crunchyroll find on that one.
It really was.
I mean, very funny. Go check out our Twitter timeline if you don't know what we're talking about. Our Twitter, though, Instant
Avi.
Anime Pod. I said that.
I
but
also said that long ago.
You can follow us there. It's cool. It's the only social media we have
Yes.
besides our website.
Which is instantannie.may. Yay!
Mm-hmm.
Does that count as social media? Just a website?
Not really.
Well, it's our other online
I think
presence.
you can have a Podbean account and like episodes, which is a social thing.
That's true.
We did get like a Podbean follower a couple weeks back.
That's cool.
I think they made the account to follow our thing
my
because we were the
gosh.
only one.
Oh my gosh.
Or they're a bot. Or not.
Well,
Maybe they're real. Welcome, follower.
cool. If this was your first episode, I'm kind of sorry.
Why'd you follow us weeks before and then only listen to this one?
This one was confusing for a first timer.
Yeah, we took a little. It was a slow start,
Yeah.
but we really built momentum. That's really.
And
what
if you
we were
made it this
doing.
far, then you can hear me say that all of our episodes are on our website, instantannie.may,
Mm-hmm.
and all of the descriptions have clickable links, which means you don't have to search up the songs. You can just click what we've probably YouTube linked
Yeah,
to listen to it.
on the BTS Vivo.
Probably, let's be honest. Maybe there's a lyric video.
Maybe.
Did they do those?
I usually
Like
just try to
official
link
lyric
like the
video?
official. No, they usually don't.
Okay.
They might have for this one though. I bet it's cool and spacey.
Or jungly,
Or water themed.
water themed. We'll have to all find out together, but not really, but it'll feel like it.
Yay!
Otherwise, on our website, besides all the episodes, we have a bunch of things in our sidebar, including our suggestion form. If you want to suggest a song, be it Boy with Love or not. God, if we get that one. Okay.
oh man.
You know what? I'm not going to tell you what the website is for that to discourage any.
Daniel's like,
The original fan, you'll damn him. No. Otherwise, we have our merch, shop.instantannie.may. If you want to get some cool stuff, we've got a handful of podcatchers on the side. We also have our Spotify playlist that has songs that we've used to make episodes in the past, assuming that they are available there. And that's pretty much it.
as Sarah mentioned, with the podcatchers such as iTunes or Google Play, if you have a second and you really like what you heard here or don't like, just leave a review.
Maybe not this episode.
I'm saying like a holistic.
In general.
Like, what do you think of the
Give
podcast?
us at least like 2 or 3 first, maybe. Please.
Give us a shot. We'll try and impress you, I swear.
We'll try and be more on topic next week.
But yeah, I mean, review systems are there to get people to figure out like similar podcasts and stuff.
Absolutely.
I recently changed our iTunes like
Categorization?
genre. Yeah, because we were in TV and movies, and we were getting like Game of Thrones podcasts and other stuff. So I just changed it to arts.
Okay.
And so I'm wondering if we'll get similar stuff now. There's
artsy.
really no like anime one. There's like hobbies and interests. Maybe I
Might
should
be
do that one.
That kind of sounds like it.
I don't know. I can just switch it whenever the fuck I want. So,
Woo!
but I definitely moved us out of TV and movies.
Okay.
A little peek behind the curtain there, because I don't think that was where we actually belonged.
Yeah.
Because they were like podcasts about the shows. Like here's.
I'm leaning towards the hobby thing.
Okay.
Just from this small conversation.
Because video games is in that one as like a
Okay.
subcategory of hobbies and interests.
Because this is a hobby we have. This is like our little hobby podcast.
Yeah.
So, and it's an interest in that it's about anime.
Yeah. And music.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's not a music podcast
No.
either, because we're not like reviewing music. We just
No.
listen to music.
And we don't share it with you,
No.
except for the one we made
Every episode
from 100 on.
we share it.
Ding.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening. And
Thank you.
again, thank you if you leave a review or not. Just thanks for listening.
Seriously.
You're great. Bye.